way, and how we want him and Sonia to be godparents.
Yeah, and that's just the first one.
That would be good for me. Sonia and I would love to be godparents. You guys can never have too many babies.
Have you two seriously considered how tough it is to raise children nowadays? I mean, they have so many issues and problems to deal with. You got violence in the streets, violence in schools, not to mention that your child will be ostracized for having lesbian parents. It almost seems unfair.
Oh, please, sis, you are joking, right?
Well, I'm behind you two having a family. I can understand women have that maternal instinct and all. But personally, I'm not too crazy about two men raising children, especially not boys. There's too many pedophiles out there.
What? I know you aren't gonna let him get away with that bullshit, girl. Straight people been feeding us all our lives. Most of us are promiscuous, leering deviants lying in wait for you or your damn children, okay? Let me enlighten you, okay? Most pedophiles are straight, married, white, heterosexual men. They're sick motherfuckers who like children, girls, and boys, you hear me?
Well, that might be, but you can't tell me that some of them are homosexual. I mean, look how the Catholic Church has been covering up a pedophile priest. I mean, that's been going on for years.
Okay, now that's just ignorant. Gays and lesbians hook up with other adults the same way as heterosexuals do.
Look, I know the ones that want to be with adults have relationships with other adults, but you're not going to convince me and tell me that no pedophiles are homosexual.
Oh.
I mean, there's plenty of information out there about boys who get abused, grow up, and then do the same thing to other kids, or end up having relationships with other men.
Honey, what cave etchings did you get your facts from?
You know, young girls who are raped by men sometimes grow up sexually confused or promiscuous. I guess that's okay?
Even know better than that.
Apparently he doesn't, Sharon, because it sounds like what he's saying is it's okay to be a pedophile as long as you're heterosexual.
What now? See, now you're turning this whole thing around. I'm just saying that it isn't far-fetched to think that a child growing up with gay parents might be more inclined to end up that way. Look, it ain't no need for all the hysterics.
He must be talking
What the hell does pedophilia have to do with Asian faith? You guys are being disrespectful. Stop the fighting now, okay?
Like I said, so it's okay to abuse children as long as they grow up to be heterosexuals. Even a fucked up heterosexual is better than a homosexual, right?
No! You see, I'm just saying that it isn't far-fetched. I mean, look, I know gays have it rough, so why choose to put a child through that? Look, you guys are killed over this lifestyle. If you're gay and that's what you choose
You know what, Ethan? That's what you and so many people don't understand. This is not a choice. The last time I checked, we all came from heterosexual households, and we still ended up as lesbians and gays. You can't stamp out something that is as natural as breathing to those of us who are this way. If you could have, homosexuality would have been eradicated decades ago.
Amen, sister.
Okay. Couples having children, gay or straight, it doesn't matter to me.
You're always good for a kernel of wisdom, girl. You put some real thought into that one.
But I do agree with Sharon about rushing into having children. There is more to motherhood than just giving birth.
Look, I don't know about anybody else, but Deja is going to make a wonderful mother. We're going to be good parents, just like we've been good aunts and good sisters and good friends.
Hey, don't start.
No, I need to start because everyone seems to have a damn opinion about our marriage and raising kids. Even one of Deja's crazy co-workers.
Hey, what are you talking about?
The other day, we got an RSVP sent back. Someone wrote across the front, gay marriage is against God's laws and man's laws.
Baby, please, we don't need to get into this. Let's just drop it. What other people think doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. But baby, I'm sick of this. We shouldn't have to fight to be together, but we will, even if that means going all the way to the Supreme Court. Why the hell is it anybody else's business who I want to wake up next to? And what divine providence gives them the right to comment on it anyway?
Oh, Faith, don't be so extreme. Whoever sent that note was a real jerk. Most people don't have a problem with same-sex couples having domestic partnership benefits. It's when you say the word marriage, people feel like you're talking about morality. They just don't see it as a civil rights issue.
Oh, please, Sharon. We can make this a moral issue. If you want to exclude people based on a code of ethics, then let's first start with the constitutional amendment that nullifies divorce, girl. Once you're married, that's it. Unless God himself comes down from the pearly gates and says, this marriage should have never taken place. Who's the top lens on how many times a woman can say I do before she dies and still get half?
And there he goes again, a real drama queen.
You know what?
I was going to say, so So you think that allowing gay marriages will reduce the nation's divorce rate? Not likely. If marital rights were extended to gay couples, the government's base of single taxpayers could take a hit. I mean, the same could be said for Medicaid and Medicare and the like. Trust me, I should know. Look, this isn't about civil rights or even gay rights. It's about money, plain and simple.
You're absolutely right. Finally, it's about money. That's why maybe we gays should call for a government ban on assistance to unwed mothers.
I think that's a bit harsh, Alex.
Sound ridiculous.
So, why should fornicating heterosexuals get off the hook all the time? If they made their beds, let them lie in them. You don't want to protect the rights of my lover and me, so if he gets sick, I can't be by his side in the hospital. Or if we decide to buy property together and it gets taken away if one of us dies, then morally and legally, I don't want my tax dollars doled out to help support straight people and maintaining their broken families. You don't want us adopting or teaching your children, but yet you have no problem with some pimped out player who has slept with every Tamika, Diana, Helena in the city educating your little crumb snatchers.
Okay.
Well, shit, why should I pay to support the sins of fathers and their offspring? What? What? This one started all of this.
Yeah, well, right. Two wrongs don't make it right. I'm not denying anyone his or her rights.
Well, tell it to my father who pulled a knife out on me when I was 15 after I told him I was gay. He said he would rather see me dead than have a faggot as a son, as if I wasn't already embarrassed enough to find out I had a half-brother across town, girl.
Well, you know what? That's the world we live in. A world of reality TV where people lie, cheat, steal, and worship idols who can rap or shoot ball. But somehow homosexuality is still the evil of choice.
The sacrificial lamb for everybody's sin. It's crazy.
You know, people have double standards. Take my mother, for example. She won't be there on the most important day of my life, but she had no problem showing up to Carmen's baby shower, bearing gifts even. Right, Jesus? You were there?
Yeah, she did that.
Who's Carmen?
My brother Dante's girlfriend.
They've been engaged now for 5 years and 2 kids later.
How did we even get on all this? It is way too heated up in here. Y'all, come on, I'm just gonna turn some music on.
Girl, that is the brightest thing you said all night. This is supposed to be a festive occasion, not some damn funeral with all this dead conversation.
Finally, something you and I can agree on.